Hey guys, Rebecca here, and today I want to show you a few of my favorite things. And 2 out of the 3 things I'm going to show you have to do with tea. My first favorite thing is this electric water kettle. And my daughter Macy and I both have one of these. We were watching Shopping King Louie, which is a K-drama, and we saw one of these on the K-drama while we were watching it, and we both decided we absolutely had to have one because of the cool blue light. I keep this on the counter right next to my little container of tea. Most of my kids are big fans of tea, just like I am, and having this electric water kettle just sitting on the counter with water, filtered water in it, makes it super easy and super fast to just make a cup of hot tea. I also use it in the morning when I am getting my coffee ready. So as soon as I turn on my coffee pot, I also turn on the hot water kettle. And then before my coffee pot is finished, I fill up my coffee cup with water from this hot water kettle, and it warms my coffee so that when I pour my coffee into my coffee cup, it's not going to bring down the temperature of my coffee. Another use that my children have found for this is whenever on the rare occasion we're having an Asian night or something and they want to indulge in ramen, this electric water kettle makes it super fast and easy. And pretty much anything else that you need hot water instantly for, hot cocoa if you use water, which please switch to milk. But anyways, it heats up water super fast, and I'm not going to record the entire minute or 2 that it takes, but you get the idea. And when the water starts to boil, which it will actually come to a full rolling boil, and it looks like this, and then when it gets all the way completely done with the boiling, it automatically turns itself off, which is very convenient if you're busy in the kitchen doing a lot of other things, which I usually am. But this is also safe enough for my children to use. My elementary age children see it just went off there. So you'll see it starts to simmer down. But we use this every day when we have tea time. And now my second favorite thing is this little set of Jiang Tai Gong tea bag holders. I got these off Amazon, and it's really interesting because they actually do mean something. These 4 little tea bag holders are basically the story of Jiang Tai Gong, and he was some kind of really big military strategist in China, like way back, even before Sun Tzu wrote the book Art of War. And so the story is basically that Jiang Tai Gong would be just sitting on the side of the water fishing, sitting in the grass with his bamboo pole, and apparently it had some kind of barbless hook on it. And I think you actually need a hook to catch fish, but this is part of the story, is that the hook was positioned a few feet above the actual water, so it was above the surface of the water instead of down in the water. And so his specific way of fishing was based on the theory that the fish would come to him of their own will when they were ready. And so there's a lot more to the story, and you can Google it if you want, but the action basically requires the fisherman to be patient, and it's like the philosophy, if one waits long enough, good things will come their way. But I personally say good things come to those who go out and hustle, but whatever, I think these are so cute, and I enjoy studying the history of China, so these are one of my favorite things, and my kids and I use these when we have tea. If you haven't already seen it, I do have a video on my tea cabinet and all of the different kinds of tea I keep in my cabinet. It's one of my first videos, so it's really not very good, but You can mute it and just look at my tea cabinet if you want to, or you can suffer through and listen. But sometimes we do loose leaf tea and sometimes we do tea bags. But these are our little tea bag holders that we use when we're using tea bags with strings. Jiang Tai Gong. It's one of our favorite things. And my last favorite thing for today, it will be these mesh bags. I guess they're mesh that I use to carry home produce instead of the thin, filmy plastic bags you get in the produce section of the supermarket. These are reusable and not plastic, so they are helpful if you want to go green. And if you have been reading or watching my videos or on my website, you know that that is one of my big goals, is to continue to go green in little ways. And I haven't accomplished it 100%. I'm not like a zero waste person, but I really do try my best to cut back on waste anytime possible. And so I have several of these produce bags. They're really simple to use and easy to keep clean. And after I finish unloading my produce, I just stack them up or roll them up, and I'll put 3 or 4 in one set of my grocery bags, and then I'll split them up between 2 bags. Let me show you. Okay, so I have a lot, too many of these reusable bags that you take to the grocery store, and no one's perfect, and I'll explain to you why I have so many. Because this nice little system that my husband created right here on the wall to hang all of my reusable bags, I keep them there, and so they would not be in my car whenever I would need them when I would be grocery shopping. And so originally, when I first started using reusable bags, I always kept them in the trunk of my car. So I had to create a habit of putting all of my reusable bags into these 2 cooler bags, and then I basically just swap them out. So one of the cooler bags is usually hanging on the hooks next to my door in my garage, and the other bag full of bags is in the trunk of my car. So as soon as I bring in my grocery bags that are full of groceries, then I take the other empty bags and put them in my trunk before I put away the groceries. That way they will be there the next time. I also keep my yoga mat in my trunk of my car, and then I keep this bag of like sneakers, a first aid kit, some badminton rackets, and even toothbrushes and all kinds of stuff that you need when you go out. So I'm super organized and prepared. I haven't always been that way, but I've learned the hard way. If you want to see a video of what I keep in there, just let me know down in the comments below. So those are my 3 favorite things. Hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.